Give it a second. Get my live stream going. Where are you, Google? I'm using Google. Studio. Man, it's chilly down here. Live content. Live content. Cool. Let's go. Happy Christmas. So happy Christmas, everybody. We're doing a live stream here early Christmas Eve morning. Still trying to decipher some things, but everybody is asleep in the house, and I thought, you know, this is a good time to do the a live stream before our day gets busy, because we have Christmas Eve services. Today is Christmas Eve here in northern Colorado, this part of the United States. It may have started already in a few others. I've got dog barking upstairs. I've got my cup of coffee. I guess we could call this Christmas morning coffee time. Let's turn my light on. There we go. Get a little extra light in here. I need to put the other one on the other side. There we go. That's a little better. I don't know. I have another light that I usually have on both sides of my desk that come down, and I've put it away the other day for because I was cleaning up and I forgot to put it back. So anyways, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. A little side note for everybody. We will be closed. Our studio is actually closed today and tomorrow for Christmas, for the holidays here. We'll be back open the 26th, though. But it's just kind of a thing to know and to cite. And that light is still stinking bright. There we go. Dim it down a little bit. That's better. And I don't feel like I'm being blinded in one side. So, yeah. Like I said, Merry Christmas. We're going to do a live stream this morning. No one's really watching this at the moment, but it kind of, people trickle in as the morning goes on. Anyways, we've come to the decision that Universal Audio Luna is not going to work for us as a long-term, at least for right now. It does some cool things. It works really well with low latency things. Does some really cool things, but our mixes just, they sound super dark and muddy, and I don't know why. And I've tried to fix that, like mix-wise, but haven't gotten anywhere. So luckily I have the same mix. I've done the same mix in Logic. I did 2 mixes, and I was like, well, I've got 2 mixes done. I'm going to kind of finish it with Luna. Man, this thing's dirty. I'm going to finish it with Luna and see what happens. Man, it's still dirty. I'll turn it off. I don't know how it happens. I get dog hair on my keyboard all the time. Dogs aren't even down here. Anyways, so we thought we'd finish it in Luna, but I'm at the point where, like, the tracks that I have aren't sounding the way that I want them in Luna. So what we've decided to do, and I make that my mic. My brain's a little scattered this morning. Sorry. Might make it for an interesting stream, but we're all over the place this morning. Got my jacket on here because it's chilly down here. But what we decided with Luna is we're going to kind of keep it as a backup in case Logic for some reason decides not to load or whatever. But our main mixing is going to be done, I believe, from now until I kind of feel like Luna is to the point where we can use it more long term. But we're going to use Logic to do a lot of our production work here. And dog's barking. I wonder why she's barking. I wonder why dishes. We got 2 dogs upstairs and they're barking right now, and I don't know why. But if you got dogs, you'll understand. So it's 7:30 here in the morning, and I thought I'd come down here and kind of work on some stuff. I've got a song that I'm working on for a band, and for some reason, cancel. I'll just leave it. For some reason, they don't. Not that they don't like the mix. They're just like, huh. Doesn't sound the same. So I was like, okay, well, why did you go down there? Why are you doing that? There we go. Got to cut some regions out here that are just a little too much. There we go. And I can go back and I can freeze my drum. Freeze, 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 freeze. Let it sit here and freeze some tracks. So that's kind of where I'm at with all of the US. We're going to still use our Apollos. I love the way they sound. I love the processing. Between them and the computer, Logic has way more power than it needs. I feel like Luna didn't quite have the power. Like, it was heavily leaning onto the Apollos, which is fine. It's like what it for, but it wasn't quite using all the processing within the computer. It was like using 2 cores of the computer, which I was like, well, it's optimized for the M1. Why is it only using 2 cores? And I couldn't figure out why. So that's just another problem that we have with it. So that's kind of what I know. If you know, but anyone wants to jump in and kind of say hi or Merry Christmas. I know a lot of people, like, it's early. People aren't up and moving around. It's 7:30 here. It's 6:30 in California. It's 9:30 in a different part. I think the West Coast, East Coast, something like that. But yeah, that's what I know. Not a whole lot, but you know, we're getting there. We're super grateful for everybody who's liked and subscribed. 2024 has been great for that. Everybody that's liked and subscribed, you've been all great. You've been fantastic. Continue watching our videos and hitting the like and subscribe stuff. That's what we're going to continue doing. We're going to continue putting content out through 2025 at least. You know, I can't say for sure what we're going to do in the next 2 years, but we do a year plan, and this is about the time of the year we start planning for next year's video content, next year's like what we're going to do with the studio, you know, gear, venues that we want to work in, people we want to try to work with, you know, stuff that we're just doing. And yeah, that's what I know. Good. Can I put this in a playlist while it's being? I can. Look at that. Let's put it in the live stream. Live streams playlist. I think it's funny today. Here. It's funny, it doesn't save that stuff. My phone won't let me do all of like hey, this is our location and stuff when I do live streams. I don't know why, but the computer will. So let's see, what else do we need to do? That's too much. So yeah, we're just trying to kind of see where we end up at, but you know, we'll just have to see. We'll probably keep doing the live streams. We'll maybe do another one tomorrow morning. I don't have my kids. I don't have to go anywhere until a little bit later in the day. So we'll just kind of have to see where we're at. I like that function in Logic. Okay, back to here. I had the song I'm working on, there was a section they were like, we want delay on this one section. And I like the delay. This is vocal effects. I got a lot of effects on that one. Yeah, that's fine. And let's go delay. That's what we got in delay. We got, what was the delay I was using? Yeah, we want echo, I think. I think that's what we want on this track. Nope. Sometimes you gotta try stuff. That's a cool plugin though, but not what I'm looking for. Let's go waves. Delay. Yeah, I think I used H delay for that. Yeah, we'll use we'll use H delay. That's the effect I want. Okay, cool. So then I can come in here into my automation, and I can automate. What am I automating? Mix. Okay. Where's my line? There it is. If I have that open, dry. So let's go up all the way, and then we come back over here, and we can go 2 lines. I do say I like the fact that in Logic, I like the automation so much better. Is nothing new. Okay, cool. Let's see what happens if we do that to both sides. Cool. That works. That works out well. So yeah, I like that whole. Ooh, let's go over here and let's get rid of this. That doesn't need to be there. Oops, I'm hitting buttons I don't want to hit. I like in Luna. I like how it works. I like some of the stuff. I like some of the delays and stuff that automation's kind of neat, but it doesn't do the automation the way other programs do. I don't know why. So eventually I will figure it out why it does it. But the one thing I do like is I do like the auto saving in Luna, but I don't like some of it being unhappy, the amount of time it takes to render a file. So like if you have a ton of UA plugins running in Luna and you hit bounce, it's cool because it takes a while. It does bounce, but it takes almost the same amount of time as it would if I were to do a real-time processing. Like if I were to take and do something like, oh, here's a track, and I bounce it down. It takes, I don't know if it's like a processing thing because it has to bounce back and forth, but it takes almost the same amount of time if I were to do a real-time bounce with like a compressor with Logic. Like, it's the same amount of time, which I'm like, I'm doing an offline bounce. It's not, but it just like, it goes like this, which it should just go and be done. But I don't know. I don't know if it's a processing thing. UA, if you can figure that out, that would be fantastic. I don't think you guys will, but we'll see. Some people are like, oh yeah, I'll just put both of these in here. Some people are like, yeah, I'll just do it. I'll just bounce it down within Luna, within the software, and then render that out. That works, but the problem is you get a little bit of, let's just do. There we go. No, dang it. I delete these. I'm going to leave them. Paste. There we go. Trying to paste in our waves stuff, and it wasn't working. It just wasn't working. That didn't do it either. Dang it. Whatever. So we'll remove, and remove. There we go. I was trying to put in some of our links to our various things, and it's like, nope. Backspace. There we go. I'm going to put our website links and stuff like that in here, so hopefully that you guys can see those and go check out our affiliate stuff. And if you're looking for plugins, you got some Christmas money, you're an audio guy, go check out our affiliate links. It helps support our channel, and it helps. That's really about all it does. They've got some good deals running right now, so you can get some good deals from Waves. We aren't like, we get a small cut of that, but whatever helps out you guys and helps us out, More the better. 15 minutes. Let's see, what else was I gonna do? Boop. Although there are things in Logic that I'm like, you know, I wish they wouldn't do this. Like, 'cause that's kind of a pain, you know? But it is what it is. Like, I say that's where I cut it off, but I can't remember. That's, yeah, it's about, got to fix my marker because I think my marker's in the wrong spot. Okay, okay, give me my marker. 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 That's about where that starts. Boop. Although I do sometimes wish that the zoom function would follow my lights up. I wish it would follow my selection sometimes. Like when I would, like, okay, I want my thing to do this. Oh, you like my thing? Cool. Sticks. Working on 2 songs. I like to label my markers. One, because I like to label the markers the names of the songs, like especially in the beginning of the song itself. But you know, as time goes on, it's kind of nice to like later on, I'm like, okay, yeah, it's that song. Guess that's fine. Don't that much. No, I like low end better. So I was turning this plug-in on and off. It's the UAD Studer. Is it the, yeah, A800? I was turning it on and off because I wanted to see how I liked it. But I like what it does with the low end. It gives this nice, crisp, kind of like a little more beefy low end. However, I don't know if I want, yeah, repo head through input. No, input or repro. I don't know. Sync maybe. I don't know. Anywho, adds a little bit of hiss, which is fine. Not a problem to me whatsoever. So I should get rid of that Mac back there. I was trying to lower my computer screen down by sitting it on a Mac, but the Mac was too low, like an old one, and I just need to put it away. One chambers. Oh, yeah, just a little bit. So a side note, as I've been working on this mixer. So side note in this, as I'm talking this live stream, I haven't been talking a whole lot, but basically what I've noticed with Logic is its processing is only like 25% natively. Like that's just the native process, and that's not the UA stuff. That's natively what it takes. Luna, the native was like 45%. Yeah, like as soon as I turn stuff off, and that could be, I'm sorry, that could be some of the plugins I was using, just how they allocate. But between Luna and so Luna, I was running with the plugins. I was running like probably about 40%, and right now DSP, and right now I'm running about 35%, which is fine, you know. But I think what I'll do is I'm gonna set up chains within console, UA console, and have that be kind of like where my chains live. Because you could do that within Luna and it would all kind of just stop there. But I'm finding that I can control the knob here or over here for volume. I can hit my dim with my function switches. There's things I can do that I could do within Luna by just hitting buttons on the screen. But I'm kind of realizing that I like a tactile type thing. I like to be able to touch knobs and, you know, turn things and reach. And I find I work faster that way. Oh, we got a mouse incoming. Come here, mouse. So, come here. We got a puppy. Come on. Come here, mouse. Come on. Come on. Got to pet her first. She doesn't like to, she's a little shy. Come on. Come on. Come here, mouse. You're not in trouble. Come here. Come here. You're not in trouble. Look, it's Mouse. Look, it's just Mouse, and I just wanted you to get up here on my lap. And this is why I have dog hair everywhere. I mean, she's a good girl, though. You okay? Just Dish being mean to you? But anyways, that's kind of what we're going for. I'll put you back there. There you go, girl. You gonna go upstairs? Probably need to go out, don't you? Yeah, I probably need to take him out. Anyways, I don't foresee this live stream going much longer because no one's really watching it per se. So we'll see. But this mix I'm going to keep working on for maybe half an hour longer. I don't know. I have things to do. I have Christmas Eve services to do today. That'll basically go till, 7. From noon till 7. But I got to be there early. I got to be there by 10 o'clock. So, and it's almost 8 here. So, I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens. But if you guys are out there watching this, hit the like and subscribe button if you like our other videos. And, you know, it always makes us happy to see that. So, I also like interacting with you guys. That's kind of why we've continued on with live stream. You know, we continue with live stream. We continue with these videos on gear reviews and stuff. And I still have a couple that I haven't done yet. I have one I'll probably do this week. That'll be kind of fun. If you're familiar with low boy beaters for kick drums, for those drummers out there, they make wooden beaters and they make them in various designs. And I've got a couple of their designs here. One I bought when they first came out. So it's like, I don't even know what the model number. It doesn't have any model number. Like this is serial number 1. I don't know. But it's like when they first started making low boy beaters and you could find them local. Like for us, we can. You can order them online, but we got a couple of them and I want to do some sound stuff with that. But they're cool. I got one that's a felt. It's a wooden beater with a felt pad. And then I have one that's just a straight up beater. So it's just straight wood. There's no felt, nothing. They're cool. I do think they add something to a kick drum. Just me. Live stream on YouTube. So no one's watching this morning. Not really a surprise. It's Christmas Eve. People are going to be hanging out with their families, sleeping in. A lot of people have the day off. I don't know. I still got to work on my AC-15. It's sitting over here on the floor in about 3 pieces. I blew some tubes in it, so I need to get some power tubes, which I have. I have some power tubes that I'm gonna try in it, but it blew all the fuses I have, so I need to go buy some fuses so I can pop fuses in it to see if it'll work. It's a pain in the butt. I'm also thinking about getting another amplifier to have as a backup. I do have a little one that sits back over here, and it's little. It's like this big, and that one's great for some stuff. But I don't know. It's not. It's one of those ones. It's like it's a great practice amp, is what it really is. Oh, no one's watched today. No one's logged on. Not a surprise. It's the holiday. Holidays, all of our stuff kind of goes down, not downhill, but it's just like, hey, I'm gonna go hang out with family, which I completely understand. So, oh yeah, there were some good holiday pictures. I'm looking at holiday pictures. We did Christmas with my family, my side of the family, this past weekend, which is odd for some people, but I don't have my kids on Christmas this year, so we decided to do it early. And man, there's some cute pictures. We did cookie decorations. We watched a Christmas movie. What else did we do? We did some silly stuff. Oh, my head got cut off there. Nope. Tony's head got. Oh, my brother, that boy. But I'm taking a big bite. I was hungry. They're like, we're gonna take a picture. I'm like, that's great. I'm hungry. I had eaten all day. But yeah, we did cook Christmas cookies. We had a fun time. If you guys are out there with your families, cherish the moments. I cherish every moment I get with my kids because I don't get a lot of time with them per se. I don't get to see them every day. I get to see them. I don't know. I don't know how many times a year I actually like that. Cancel. I don't. Use a one-time code instead. Okay. What is it? With your kids, like really cherish them. With your kids, like really cherish them. They go by quick for sure. I remember when my son was like 2 and now he's 13. It's like, where did the time go? But we had a fun time with Christmas. It was great. But I will say when I'm done, when we're done with Christmas, like by day 2, I'm like, I'm all Christmased out. I've done everything that I wanted to do with my family, and now I kind of want to just go home and sleep, which isn't a bad per se, but I do kind of like it wears you out. It wears me out for sure. So guitar amps in here. Let's see, guitar amplifier. I'm looking for another one, and I figured I'd look on Facebook Marketplace just to see what's out there. Electar's pretty cool. Ibanez Troubadour. I don't know. I kind of want to go. I found a guy with a Milkman, which is very much Fender, like or Music Man, not Milkman. Milkman is a brand. No, this was a Music Man, and I find the Music Man stuff is very like kind of like vintage Fendery. But I don't know if I want to go that route or not. With the Music Man amp, I like a lot of the Music Man stuff, but I play a Fender Telecaster, and I'd kind of like to get another like Fender amplifier, and I thought like a Blues Deluxe. Let's see, we got Blues Deluxe. I had that Blues Deluxe, and I loved that thing, and I sold it because I just needed some money, but now I'm kind of like, man, I wish I wouldn't have sold that. It wasn't they're not very expensive amplifiers, not really. They're cool though. There's cool circuits and stuff in them. Oh, he's got a tweaker, but what tweaker is it? 15. I want the 30. I had an Ignited Tweaker 30, and that thing was cool. A Rebel 30, not Tweaker. Yeah, he's got the Tweaker 15. I had the Rebel 30, and I loved that thing because it had an output. It had an XLR output that you could use to do all sorts of cool stuff. Mesa. I don't. Yeah, some of these guys are like, yeah, I got this amp. I want $1,700 for it. I'm like, I don't want to spend. I know who's making these ones. I should see what else he's got. Not much really. So I got a buddy who he sells amp. He builds these amps at old radios and stuff. I thought it'd be kind of cool, but I'm also kind of like, eh. Also thought about getting like one of the digital pedals, like a head rush. Thought about them, but I don't know. Cause it'd be handy to have something to play through when my when my guitar amp is just done. Not the axe effects would be kind of cool, but yeah, there's just nothing out there. It's like Blues Deluxe, nothing. Let's see how a buddy build me a Fender amp. Oh, let's see here, Fender Blues Deluxe, Bandmaster, Deluxe, Blues Deluxe reissue, DeVille. The DeVille would be cool, Blues DeVille. I had a regular DeVille, a hot rod DeVille, and that thing was loud. Fender Hot Rod Deluxe 3. Fender 57 Tweed reissue. And I don't like the threes. Threes are cool, but they're like, it's also kind of like, yeah. Mine was a tweed. Mine was a Blues Deluxe tweed with the tweed cabinet. And that thing looked really cool, but also sounded amazing. And usually I go hit up my local like music round because they usually have a few of them hanging around in their shop, but they're closed today. Hey, hello person watching. Good morning. We got one person watching right now, which we're super grateful for you watching. Send us a hello. We'll talk with you back, whatever. Have a Merry Christmas if you do end up going away. Happens. We have a few people who kind of drop off. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm kind of leaning towards like a deluxe reverb, a Blues Deluxe. This guy's got a super verb, which would be really cool. Valve King would be awesome. There was a guy I texted, and I haven't heard back from him, but he had a Vibrolux, which I thought would be really cool to have. It'd be really cool to have like a Vibrolux. And I don't know, maybe it's still in my messages. Go to Marketplace. Oh, he removed that one. I'll find it. Oh yeah, he sold it. Dang. I was gonna give him $700, and then I forgot to text him, and he sold it, which is not a surprise because that was a cool amplifier. This is a Fender reissue. It says 800, but I'd give him 7. DeVille, Fender DeVille. Oh, is it my DeVille? I love that DeVille. I had the 410, yeah, which is what this one is. This might actually be my old amp. That'd be funny. I think it is because mine was the back plate was all rubbed off. But that thing was a killer amp. It was just way too stinking loud because it has that 410, just way too much volume. So I don't know. I'll find something. If I can find just a Fender Deluxe. Sure, there's someone out there selling one for a reasonable price. That's the problem, is like the deluxes and stuff. People want, wait, I found one that was like, yeah, that's a great amp. But then I was like, oh, you want like $2,000 for it. I don't want to spend $2,000 on your deluxe reissue. I don't know, it's weird. I'm not seeing much, but I might have to check back after the holidays. But yeah, I kind of got this itch to have another Fender amp again. Oh, that'd be kind of cool. Blues DeVille. Just want to see the amp. Oh, and it's on casters. Daily forecast. So likes your fixture. I don't care. That would be kind of cool. It's a 410 cabinet, but it's a Blues DeVille. They're just loud. They're so loud. That's why I'm kind of weighing it. Like it'd be kind of cool to have something that I could play at night. But also, I like my amp. I like how it sounds. But there's also times where I'm like, man, I wish I had this tone. I had a Super Champ XD or an X for a while, X2 for a short while, and that was kind of a cool little amp. But did a review on it. You guys go check that review out. It was a cool amp. Also, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe if you haven't. Let's see, we got any new subscribers? No, we got some new watchers though. Yeah, today might be a low day. It's Christmas Eve. But yeah, I had that Fender Blues Deluxe, and that was a cool amp. I really like that amp. There's no one out there that wants to sell one. What Guitar Center has for... it works. It's not what I want, but it'll work. Let's go allow. Let's go shop. And I want to go to amplifiers. And I wanted to go to amplifiers and store. Sure. And they have tube. They're like tube. I really like a tube amp. I really do. Let's see, one channel to attenuator preamp combo cabinet. Not what I'm looking for. Oh, here we go. No categories. Amplifiers. That's what they got. Rumble. Champions were kind of neat. The tone master stuff's kind of neat too. Tone master deluxe reverb 100 watt. Yeah, it's a combo. It's a solid state. There's the Blues Junior. I have an AC15. We can go Fender maybe. See what they got. Just a straight up Fender. Okay, here we go. We got Blues Junior. Princeton limited edition Princeton would be kind of cool. Deluxe reverb, hot rodded, yeah, limited edition hot, yeah, $1,000 for a Blues Deluxe reissue, which I don't understand why. It's brand new. Let's go to page 2. They got Fender reissue basement. That'd be cool, but that's also, I don't want a Tone Master. I don't want a Rumble. Vintage Fender Twin Reverb. I would take that one. I might have to go look at that one. It doesn't, I don't have any pictures of it, but it says they have one. Let's see, when do they open? Closes at 6. Oh, interesting. Wait, but it closes at 6, but when do they open? It says open now. I don't believe you're open now. Tuesday, 8 a.m. Yeah, it's Christmas hours. They opened, they just shifted their whole hours back from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. I might call them and see if they've got it and if they could put it on hold. Because that's not bad. Fender Twin Reverb for $800. I could pick that up today. I had a Twin Reverb. I loved that thing, and I got rid of it. One reason I didn't keep it was because I couldn't get it to break up. But, well, I could, but it was loud. But I loved how loud that amp was. It was great for live gigs. Good morning, person watching. But yeah, that Fender, it says a vintage Fender Twin Reverb. I might call them this morning. It says they're open. I might hop off the stream here and call them and be like, hey, do you guys actually have that? And could you set it aside for me? I'll come get it. You know, I have $800. I can come get it. So we'll just see if it's like, oh yeah, it's in great condition, or like, no, it's all beat up, or no, it won't actually, it can't actually leave for another week. You know, I'm like, yeah. So, but yeah, I need to call him here because I had a vintage twin reverb. I just want to search Google. I want to see a picture of a twin reverb. That's a 76. Oh, just want to see. I want to see what it looks like. This is not the one they have. Not, yeah, because it's $1,000. Yeah, that looks about right. It looks like a Fender Twin Reverb 76. And you get your normal. I wonder if it's a black face one. The silver face ones are the ones that people really want. And the black faced ones aren't for some reason people don't want them as much. I don't know why. They're still like sought after. They're just not as sought after as like Fender, might be. Yeah, I might hop off here with 2 people watching our live stream. Let's see here. Wow. I don't know who this Randall person is. You'll definitely get famous. Yeah, I don't care if I get famous. I have someone popping on here, which is great because we don't get a lot of chats. I wasn't expecting a lot of chats this morning because I was actually going to hop off here, but you'll definitely get famous. Yeah, I don't really care if I get famous. My name's not Randall, by the way. My name is Justin. I don't know who this guy's talking about. This the Wubzio person, but you're talking to nobody. Who cares about it? I'm not talking to nobody. I'm talking to people who want to watch the video. If there's 2 people watching, I'm talking to those 2 people. But yeah, there's a couple viewers that do end up getting, people watch, but I do have a few viewers who they like to start fights in the chats, and I either ignore them. And it's great. You guys can watch. I don't care. Just keep me out of your little fights. So anyways, yeah, we kept it going. I didn't figure a lot of people would watch this anyways because it's Christmas Eve morning. People are getting ready for Christmas stuff, church services and stuff like that. Stuff that we're going to be doing actually right about now because I actually need to get going. I need to go get ready so I can actually end up leaving in the next, hour or so. But I need to tongue-tied again. I do need a quick finish on this mix that I'm working on here in Logic and get on. So get on with the rest of my day. So everybody have a Merry Christmas, a Happy Holidays, and, hit the like and subscribe, go watch our other content, and spend time with your family. Have a Merry Christmas. We'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, didn't leave.